Hi, I'm Hannah. Today I'm gonna share with you my mental health journey. I was a very laid back person who enjoyed spending time with my friends and family. I have faced many challenges in life and overcame it, but this time I fell deep into an unknown abyss. I was surrounded by a very toxic environment, from having to tolerate a negative work culture to hear judgments about my marriage. I allowed myself to succumb to all the negative words that was thrown to me despite the efforts that I've put into my work. I was also being judged and pressured to have a child as I entered my 2 years of marriage. I remember being told that I am weak and that I have not worked harder, when in reality I was already drowning with all the struggles. I started isolating myself from my friends, family, and even my husband. I remember being around my close friends where I would be laughing in the first few minutes and just crying in the next. Gradually, having to socialize felt like a nightmare to me, even if it meant having to have dinner with my family. Things took a turn for the worse when I started to get anxiety attacks at the most unexpected times. At this point, I realized I needed help. I started searching for more information about mental health and the organizations in Malaysia. My friend suggested that I should reach out to Relate Malaysia for their online psychotherapy. I was scheduled for a diagnosis prior to starting my therapy and was later diagnosed with major depressive disorder. Part of me was relieved to find out that there was actually a medical diagnosis to my issues and that I was not weak. As I began my therapy, I was matched with a counselor that went through numerous sessions to help me understand and cope with the challenges. I'm constantly reminded to be kind to myself and to know that it is okay to feel overwhelmed. After months of therapy, I made the decision to remove myself from the toxic triggers. I am now still on my road to recovery, and with that, I'm gonna give a shout out to the ones that have supported me throughout the journey by lending me their ears and shoulder to cry on when everything was too much. There's nothing wrong to say this out loud and to speak about it openly. We need to step up and speak out about the mental health and recognize that this is all real. Just because you don't see it, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. To all those going through your own journey, know that you can make it through. Believe in yourself and free yourself from any chain, because you should be your own priority.